Hello and welcome to the second episode of the 100 episode Digital Marketing Launchpad course and series, which is being uploaded on YouTube. In this episode, I'm going to tell you everything that I've learned about the universe of digital marketing and prepare to be blown out of your mind because what you expect or what you think about digital marketing is probably just the tip of the iceberg. And in this particular episode, you're going to learn about all the possibilities and opportunities that you can unfold once you understand the universe of digital marketing. Yes, I literally refer to it as universe because there is so much that you can unlock, which is what we are going to focus on in today's episode. So brace yourself and let's get started. First thing and the most important thing, digital marketing is not just about posting content. If you feel the only thing that digital marketers do is to post content, you are highly mistaken. You need to understand that there is so much more than beyond just posting content. Posting content is just a means to the end. But what exactly is the real job of a digital marketer and how do they achieve that is what we are going to unfold in today's episode. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about what exactly is Digital Marketing Launchpad. Digital Marketing Launchpad is a free program that has been created with an intention to give you absolute clarity about the universe of digital marketing created for business owners, working professionals from the domain of marketing and sales, students, freelancers, coaches, and a lot more. In short, if your life can improve or have a positive impact through digital marketing, this is the right place to be. And I'm so happy that you found this episode. So make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel where you're watching this right now. But why should you bother? Why should you listen to me? Who the hell am I to even talk to you about all of this? So, very quickly, let me give you my introduction. Hi, I'm Manish Ahuja. I come from Mumbai, India. I was born in a Sindhi business family. My formal education has been in Bachelor's of Bachelor's of Management Studies with finance being my specialization and Masters of Financial Management. So my entire formal education was in finance. But the moment I got into the world of business and the moment I understood the importance of marketing, I realized, boss, I don't know anything about marketing and I really need to up my game. That is when I invested a lot of effort and energy in understanding and learning everything about marketing. And today, my life and my business and my overall personal brand revolves around marketing. And hence, I thought that this is the best place to share whatever I've learned about digital marketing through this program. By profession, I am a educator as a coach. I'm an educator and a business consultant, and I talk about content marketing since 2018. I talk about business positioning, marketing, sales, and everything that can help you grow your business or help you unlock a lot of possibilities in your own career. My personal brand is MrEmogical. So if you would like to get to know more about business positioning, marketing, sales, and if you just want to understand all the possibilities associated with marketing, sales, and business positioning, make sure you follow me across social media. But let's get back to what exactly is the universe of digital marketing if it's not just posting content. The first thing that you need to understand about digital marketing is that there are a lot of platforms to choose from. Depending on the need of your business, depending on the need of your brand, you need to choose the right platform. And let's talk about one of the most popular platforms that is causing a rage all across the world today, which is Instagram. Now, I know some of you may create a face or some of you may feel that, oh, Instagram is such a negative platform, but believe me, for digital marketing, Instagram is one of the best platforms, and I'll prove it to you right now. Why? Because there is so much that you can do on Instagram. You can create reels, you can create carousels and posts, you can post a lot of stories to build a strong connection with your followers, you can send them to different links through your stories because that's the only place where you can post links as of now, that is in March 2026. You can have a broadcast group. The moment you have more than 1,000 followers, you can create a lot of content and interaction through your broadcast groups. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me so that you can see how am I using all of these techniques in my own personal brand, which you can adapt in your own business or your personal brand. And most importantly, there's a link in bio. Now people may feel that this is a very blah sort of a concept. How is all of this going to help you? The more you understand about digital marketing is actually when you will learn how all of these things come together and will help you use all of these tools to market your product or your services to your right target audience and actually extract value from each and every one of these tools. A reel is a fantastic tool to get introduced or discovered by your target audience. A carousel or a post is great to get a lot of engagement and get a lot of people to see your content because a single post just can get avoided or can get missed by your audience, but a carousel enhances that post by 20, because now you can put about 20 images in one carousel post, images and videos, and hence it's a fantastic tool. You should absolutely not undermine, or you should absolutely not ignore a carousel post. In fact, you should use it to your maximum advantage. Stories is the most underrated feature of marketing or digital marketing. When it comes to Instagram as a platform, you really need to understand that broadcast group, however very small, but is a very powerful tool, because every person who's a part of your broadcast group actually cares about you. And link in bio is the most common tool, because if you want to redirect your audience to a particular link or to a particular site, link in bio is a fantastic way to do so. Second platform that I want you to focus on is LinkedIn. Now, I know again people would be making a face looking at LinkedIn. Why LinkedIn? It's so boring. The reason why you are not supposed to ignore LinkedIn is because the kind of audience which are active on LinkedIn. Yes, there are a lot of trying very hard to be working professionals who are active on LinkedIn, but who are also active on LinkedIn are decision makers, CEOs, CXOs, HR professionals, business owners, people who actually make a difference, people who are a fantastic target audience. If that is your target audience, you should absolutely not ignore LinkedIn. You can create posts, you can post your short form videos over on LinkedIn now. Again, you can do carousel posts, which can be infographics, and which is a great way for your content to reach a much wider audience. There are groups on LinkedIn, they are not very active, but then if you end up finding one particular group which is really active in your niche or your domain, you will end up striking gold. But most importantly, LinkedIn is also a great way for you to network with professionals, people who you meet in networking events, people who you meet in some sort of conference. How do you reach out to them? You can't just follow them on Instagram. Many people don't even use Instagram on a regular basis, especially if they're professionals. And at the same time, it's very unprofessional of you to catch up with them on WhatsApp. Again, being from India, that's a popular messaging app, but then people tend to keep the WhatsApp private. How do you connect with them? LinkedIn, fantastic way. Email, yes, it is. But then if you want to do this with hundreds and thousands of people, LinkedIn is a fantastic way if you're a working professional and if that's your target audience. The third platform that I want you to understand is very powerful is Pinterest. Now, why Pinterest? Because Pinterest is a very visual platform. If you are some sort of a chef, if you're some sort of a coach, or a person who is into fitness, or if you are a person who is creating any sort of a visual product, that could be a designer or some sort of a graphic designer, a motion graphic designer, images and small videos on Pinterest get a lot of eyeballs, get a lot of view. More importantly, if any of your product or your the sense of your brand is very aesthetic, you cannot afford to ignore Pinterest. In fact, you should probably be most active on Pinterest. This is one important point that I would like to share with you right now. Depending on your product and your target audience, it is very important for you to understand which platform do you need to be active on. As I told you, if you're an interior designer, if you are a graphic designer, if you're a motion graphic editor, if you're a video editor, you can create these small clips, and you should be more active on Pinterest rather than any other platform, because when done right, Pinterest will help you generate a lot of traffic, and it can also get you a lot of freebie leads. Now, if you don't understand what are freebie leads, make sure to subscribe to the channel and watch all the videos in this course, because I'm going to talk about freebie leads in one of the future episodes. In fact, the next episode, if I'm not wrong, next, yeah, in the fourth episode of the series. So make sure that you're following me and subscribe to this channel. Facebook, again, now that's a platform. It's a golden horse, for that matter of fact, or rather, it's a dark horse. That's the right analogy to talk about Facebook. Why? Because although Facebook is not being used by a very large audience, but there is still a very, very, very big audience who is for some reason still extremely active on Facebook, and you cannot ignore a platform if your target audience, as I said, is active on Facebook. Now, what can you do on Facebook? Yes, you can post, you can create posts, you can create a page, and you can upload your post on that page. You can create short form content. Facebook groups, again, is a very underrated tool. There are many, many, many Facebook groups which have a very strong loyal target audience, and if you have a niche specific group which is active, I would tell you to focus a lot of energy on Facebook, because you can get a lot of free leads and a lot of eyeballs and a lot of people getting to discover you through your Facebook groups. So use Facebook groups, but in the right manner and using the right strategies. And you can post long form videos on YouTube. So, what I do is a lot of my podcast episodes, I end up uploading them on the Facebook page, which is MrEmogical. Again, you can see and follow me over there. All of my LinkedIn posts also go live on Facebook posts. So, you can, as a active target, as an active digital manager or digital marketing professional, you can just use Facebook as a tool to repurpose all your content, because free eyeballs, free attention is always great. That's how you can use Facebook. Then there are multiple other platforms, again depending on your product, depending on your target audience, depending on the kind of language and tonality of your brand. You can focus on TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and Threads. Now, the reason why I'm not focusing specifically on TikTok is because I am based out of India, and in India TikTok is banned. But then I know for a fact that many brands and content creators focus on TikTok because the audience on TikTok is extremely active. But then the overall quality audience, if you have a target audience and if you want them to buy from you, I would rather tell you to focus more on Instagram rather than TikTok, or maybe even YouTube. I'm going to talk about YouTube in a bit. But if TikTok is active in your geography, don't ignore it. Go ahead on TikTok as well. Snapchat is the same thing. If you are talking to Gen Alpha, Gen Z audience, they are very active on Snapchat. I don't know why, because I've never gotten fond of that platform. So that's one platform that I've been ignoring for a while. If you are active on Snapchat and if you feel that you can help me get active on Snapchat, reach out to me and maybe we can figure out a way to help each other, or I can look at collaborating with you, or maybe even hiring you. I don't know about Snapchat, but get in touch with me and we can take this ahead. Twitter, a platform which was fantastic at one point of time, today has gotten really diluted. But again, millions of people are on that platform. You can again use it to repurpose your content, you can use it to connect with an audience. I am specifically trying my best to find ways to get active on Twitter again. If I come up with a strategy that is helping me get more traction on Twitter, I will definitely share it with you. So again, you'll only get to know about it if you're subscribed to this channel. So go ahead and do that. And Threads. Threads is a Twitter alternative created by Facebook, which is extremely underrated. As of 2026, March 2026, if you are not active on Threads, you're probably losing out on a lot of content and a lot of audience, because Threads is starting to build an audience. People who are bored of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they are moving to Threads, and that audience is getting bigger with every passing day. So go ahead and create an account on Threads, and if you want to see what kind of content am I creating on Threads, of course, go ahead and follow me there as well. Now, I look at all platforms, all social media platforms in one category, and YouTube as a completely different category. Now you would say, why, Manish? Why are you looking at YouTube as a completely different category? And this next slide is going to tell you exactly why. Why? Because there is so much that you can do on YouTube. You can create long form content on YouTube, which is the golden egg of the platform. Long form videos gets you attention from an audience with a completely different mindset. When today's attention span of most audience is very low, people who are ready to give you more than 5 minutes to as much as an hour for the right sort of content is beautiful audience. Why do you think this particular course is on YouTube and not a series of a million shorts on any other platform? Because when you are watching this video on YouTube, you are ready to learn, you are ready to give in your time, you're probably taking notes, you're probably making a lot of change in your mindset to use all of this content for your business, for your career, for your profession. And that's not the sort of audience who is on Instagram. Now, you yourself as an audience member, you can be active on Instagram, but why do you go to Instagram? To kill time, to watch funny reels, to watch cat videos, to watch baby videos, to watch and understand who's getting married? I don't know. But when you are on YouTube, your mindset is completely different. Also, YouTube allows you to create a library of content. When this entire course is ready with over 100 videos, my library of digital marketing launchpad is going to get discovered every day. It's going to be consumed by people all across the world, and people are going to get value out of it. So what I can tell you to do is, first of all, do not sleep on long form content. Create a lot of long form content. Create for YouTube, post it on Facebook. You can also create on YouTube. What you can create is a lot of podcasts. Also have multiple podcasts which you can discover by following me and going through the content of my channel. I create the exact same video for YouTube, and I also capitalize on Spotify by repurposing the exact same podcast episode, and I post it on Spotify as well. And with Spotify, the way it has been designed is that my podcast episode gets shared on all popular podcast platforms. So I'm just creating one episode which is predominantly going on YouTube, helping me grow my audience, helping me get discovered, helping me get a lot of view time every day, but it is also being shared on Spotify. Hence, YouTube is a completely different platform in the universe of digital marketing that you need to know about, which is why it has a completely different category in the video. Third category is podcasts. Now, if you want to build authority, if you want to build credibility, if you want to build a loyal audience base, you can work around and create podcasts depending on your niche, depending on your expertise, depending on the target audience that you want to connect with, and depending on the business that you want to generate. I am an educator. I am helping businesses and working professionals with marketing, sales, and business positioning. I create multiple podcasts. There's one podcast which I've created which is for the business of coaches. Second is Funnel to Profit, which you should definitely be a part of considering you are a digital marketing person. Funnel to Profit is a podcast that you'll get a lot of value out of. Then I'm also helping content creators. So I've created a podcast called the DNA of Personal Brands. Why? Because content creators are also personal brands, which again extends to working professionals who want to build a personal brand. All of this is individual. It's sort of connecting the dots for different sort of people, but all of these content pieces, all of these episodes funnel down to MrEmogical as a brand. And podcast is, again, you build a library. The more episodes you have, the higher are your chances of building a loyal audience, higher are your chances of getting discovered, because with every podcast episode you are trying to solve a completely different problem. Hence, podcast is excellent way to build your brand using digital marketing. Newsletters, a sleeping giant, a giant that most people tend to ignore. It's actually a dragon. Why? Because once you build a newsletter community, you have built a lot of trust. You are building a community which is extremely loyal to you. You're building a community who respects you. And more importantly, newsletters gives you an opportunity to create a space where you can share exclusive content that you don't need to share on social media. Do not ignore newsletters. And if you want to know how am I building my newsletter community, here's the chance for you. Go ahead, scan the QR code that you see on your screen right now, or just type the link that you see on your screen right now. Or you can also find the link in the show notes of this episode and become a part of MrEmogical Exclusive. Now, what exactly is MrEmogical Exclusive? This is a place where I am creating and building a community where I share a lot of exclusive content. As you can see from the name, I give you sneak peek into the kind of episodes that I'm creating. I also do community exclusive AMAs and Zoom meetings where I connect with audience, and invitation of that is only sent to the MrEmogical exclusive list. So everything that I need to connect a strong bond with my audience, if I want to test something, if I want to get feedback from you, MrEmogical Exclusive is a place where I am creating. It's an island. It's an island that I own in the ocean of internet. And that is exactly what you can do with your newsletter platforms. And why are newsletter platforms important, and how do newsletter platforms turn into a very profitable business strategy? Go ahead and become a part of the MrEmogical Exclusive community to know and figure out how over a period of time. Fifth, blogs. Now, the moment you read blogs, you would think, is this person creating content for 2020 or maybe 2000? Because who's reading blogs today? I'll tell you who's reading blogs today and why not having a blog is a much bigger mistake that you are doing, because blogs is still a great way to build authority. It's a way to get discovered via SEO, and more importantly via artificial intelligence. Because where do you think artificial intelligence is getting all its content from? From the internet. How do they find content on the internet? By crawling. Crawling what? Websites. What websites? Blog websites. Are you seeing how everything connects? It's a beautiful way to build a very powerful resource, grow your audience, build your authority, and also get discovered. Not having a blog is going to be a mistake, so go ahead and start your blog. MrEmogical.com/blog is a place which I have been ignoring at the moment, but who knows? Maybe by the time when you're watching this video, I would have started creating content on it. So, again, blogs is one more area where you can build a lot of authority and use digital marketing to your advantage. I know this video is getting a little long, but bear with me because whatever I'm going to share with you, you'll definitely not find it on social media. And I have put in a lot of work for you to give you the entire spectrum of digital marketing, and we are reaching towards the end, so just don't ignore it. Give me some more time. The sixth aspect of digital marketing which you can use to grow your brand is live interactions. Now, live interactions on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Discord, Telegram, whatever platform allows you to bring people together and you can connect with them through video or through audio and get them to comment, get them to give you their time live is a gold mine. Look at it from this point of view. For every person who attends your content live, they are taking time out of their life to interact with you, to learn from you in a live manner, to send a comment to you, which means they have a very strong parasocial relationship with you. And every person who gives you that sort of time, gives you that sort of attention, the only thing that you need beyond that time is to find a way on how to capitalize on that attention that you're getting from your audience. So, building a brand, building an audience, building a community, and then building a live audience, all of this is one step after the other if you're being able to calculate and see the big picture. Beyond that, networking. Social media and digital marketing is a great way for you to network with people, collaborate with other creators, collaborate with brands, and you can actually unlock endless possibilities and opportunities. Who knows, some university will reach out to me and tell me to become a guest lecturer and take a particular semester for their students based on this entire course that I'm creating and uploading on YouTube. I will definitely get a lot of audience and a lot of customers for my business coaching academy that I have online through this program. The opportunities that you can unlock through right sort of networking by providing value, by being authentic, by being genuine is beyond your imagination at the moment. Community building. Don't just focus on digital marketing to push your product, to push your brand, to talk about your brand day in and day out. Your audience will get bored like this. Instead, use it to build a community through subreddits, through Facebook groups, through Discord servers, so that you can actually have an interaction with your audience. Ask them what is their pain points, ask them what kind of solutions are they looking for, ask them how can you help them, and actually genuinely help them so that they can extract value from you, get benefit from you, and then as a reciprocation effect they can then take you seriously, tell about you to the entire world, and that is how you create a symbiotic relationship and grow your brand all across social media, and also grow your business over time. Forum marketing, another way where very smart brands end up creating a very loyal audience, is by understanding how to market your brand or your business or just your personality on Reddit, Quora, Facebook groups, and get more and more authentic audience, get more and more discerning audience, get more and more curious audience to discover you, and then get to know more about you on other platforms where you are already active. And that is how forum marketing ends up becoming a gateway to other content on or all across social media for you and your brand. Hence, forum marketing is also something that is not easily being adopted by most of the people. If you're finding value in this entire video and you've already given me so much of your time, go ahead and just press the like button, because that one small gesture from you will make sure that this video ends up reaching a lot more audience. We are almost coming to an end. Text messaging marketing. The moment somebody is trusting you with their phone number and allowing you to text them and reach out to them on text, you are getting one step closer towards unlocking a gold mine. Use this platform or use this category very, very, very carefully. But when you do, you will end up creating a very strong and loyal community on WhatsApp group, WhatsApp community, WhatsApp stories, WhatsApp channels, Telegram broadcasts, and Discord servers if that's the kind of target audience that you're catering to. MrEmogical as a brand is active on WhatsApp communities, WhatsApp channels, and Telegram broadcasts. If you want to know how am I using these channels, go ahead and subscribe to all the links that you'll find below the show notes or the description of this episode and other opportunities. Yes, despite talking to you for 25 minutes and giving you a overview and a bird's eye view of the entire universe of digital marketing, I am still not done because the possibilities are literally endless today. You can create user generated content, you can focus on performance marketing, you can use SEO or AI listing as a service, copywriting, analytics. I'm telling you, the possibilities of growing your business, possibilities of starting your business as an agency, and more importantly, possibilities of building a career within digital marketing are endless. Every particular point, sub point in a slide is a career or a business in itself. How? If you have any of those questions, make sure that you stay connected, watch the entire course, and also other opportunities would be content creation, not just for yourself, but for other brands, intellectual property creation. This in itself is a $1 billion opportunity. I'm not kidding you when I use the word B. It's not million with an M, it's billion with a B. It's a $1 billion opportunity if you understand how do you create intellectual properties either for yourself or for other brands. And funnel marketing. Well, now what exactly is a funnel is something that I'm going to talk about very soon in one of the future episodes. So go ahead and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. This is an overview of all the other opportunities and impact of AI. Now, this is where I need to have a small conversation with you because today people think that AI is going to reduce all the possibilities that I have spoken about till now, but no. AI has rather exponentially made digital marketing more impactful, efficient, and profitable for businesses and brands. So, what you need to do is you need to pick one or two points of all the points that I've mentioned till now and learn how to mix it with AI and become very, very, very proficient at that particular point. For example, how can you become a better copywriter using artificial intelligence? How can you create better intellectual properties for brands using artificial intelligence? How can you create a lot of interesting content for a particular brand using artificial intelligence? All of these skills put together is phenomenal. Also, how does it impact or get implemented in the real world is digital marketing will exist till the time businesses exist. So, understanding that impact of AI in digital marketing is that AI is actually a blessing. It helps you save time, cost, effort. It'll AI will only keep getting better from this moment on, and AI will make digital marketing eternal because until the time businesses exist, digital marketing is going to be a part of it. For that matter of fact, until you reach $1 million revenue as a brand, you can focus on creating all your marketing assets or focusing on marketing only using digital marketing. That's how powerful this is as a platform. So, with that, finally, after almost 30 minutes, I've come to an end of this particular episode. And thank you so much for giving me your time till this moment. But as you've understood, if I'm talking about the universe of digital marketing, it's going to take time and effort. So, if you found value in this episode, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel because in the next video, I'm going to talk to you about a secret weapon of all $1 million brands. If you can see this image very carefully, you'll be able to decode every post, every video, every snap, every post made on a Facebook group is getting converted into dollars for brands. But how are they being able to do that is what is something that I'm going to talk about in the next episode. So make sure that you're subscribed. But before we meet again, if you have any questions, and it is impossible if you watch this video seriously and if you've not come up with any questions, I'm really going to doubt you. But go ahead, ask me all of your questions in your comments. Give me all the feedback that you want so that I can make the future episodes better for you. Share this video with somebody who you know is facing a difficult time in their business, in their career, if they want to pivot in their career, because this one video in itself will help them unlock unlimited opportunities, will give them understanding of digital marketing from probably a very different perspective. And make sure that you come back for the next video, share whatever you've learned, on social media, if you decide to create a post about what you've learned from this episode on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, do not forget to tag me. I'm extremely active on all of these platforms. Who knows? I would be happy to share your post if it's actually adding value. If it catches my attention, I would share it and amplify it and let my audience get to discover your piece of content. And I would be very happy to do that for you. And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe and follow Mr. Emogical across all social media platforms. Thank you so much for your time. I'll now see you in the next video. And I look forward to reading the comments and your feedback under this video. Take good care. Keep going, keep growing.